It'll be a cold evening and a quite cold night, one of the colder nights of the winter tonight. We are 37 right now. The winds are now starting to come down north at 14. Temperatures 30 already in Woodward. I believe we have some breaking news here as well. Do we need to go to the news desk with this? Yes?
All right,
All right,
you
Mike.
see that chase there in the box you're looking at. This is in the southwest part of a metro, a chase we are just now getting in on.
You can see the law enforcement folks chasing this person. Why they're being chased, we're working to find that out for you, but you can tell they are going at a very high rate of speed right now. Speeds nearing 90 miles per hour, as you see. This is the second chase we've had in the last couple of days. Of course, that one yesterday resulting in the arrest of a woman over in Logan County, but you can see the highway there being used by this particular suspect, and we're getting information right now.
Headed near Meridian and Southwest 15th.
Yeah, by the Dell campus over there.
So if you have anybody, any relatives, anyone maybe coming home or going anywhere in that area, you might give them a heads up because as you can see, vehicles like this just come out of nowhere. So unless you're prepared for it or you've got an eye out and you're looking for this, look, approaching now a four-way stop, and we know they are not going to stop.
No, they're not. They have no regard for anybody else while they're running, is what we've seen in the past, and that appears to be happening right now. Again, this is southwest Oklahoma City near the Dell Computer Campus is what we're being told, and that red car is the subject of the chase. And the police in hot pursuit, as you can see, headed south on Portland from southwest 15th. Now the next mile intersection from here, Jolene, will be southwest 29th Street in Portland. And let's see, because these are some heavily traveled roads.
They're coming up on some traffic again. And that car's getting over, stopping.
They probably hear the sirens, and most law-abiding folks pull over when that happens. This particular person didn't, getting ready to go through that intersection there, but it's pretty crowded, and some people are turning, as is the suspect. Nope. Stay straight on Portland.
We don't know what the speed limit is there, but we can assume he or she is going much faster. Oh,
whoa!
Almost blew a tire.
Big bump there.
Yeah. Coming up to stop sticks, we're told.
Was that the stop? Were those the stop sticks control room that we just saw, or no? No, they were not.
Maybe hit a curb or something.
Okay, but there are
looks like
some
police
being
set out
deployed.
some stop sticks.
They have stop sticks at the next railroad track they're coming at. Mason Dunn is there for you, of course, in Chopper 4 as we follow this chase. It's so dangerous. I mean, over in the opposite lane a little while ago, going the wrong way. And
passing cars left and right, so you know they're going fast.
Again, this is, if you're just joining us, this is on Portland, probably coming up on 59th or 44th right there. Yeah, 44th. That's Airport Road you're going under, which a lot of you have traveled to go to the airport before. But this is in southwest Oklahoma City. 59th would be the next one, but I believe I-240 is not far away, that exit. Also I-44, the exit to go on down to Chickasha and Lawton, not far away from this area.
You see that officer here. You see the officer coming up behind the driver there. I don't know if they're going to try to use one of their maneuvers. Probably not just yet because of all the traffic.
Probably reluctant to use that pit maneuver we've seen so many times with the highway patrol because there's so much
waiting
traffic.
For them to come up on the railroad tracks, which is where we're told stop sticks have been put out by police to puncture the tires and hopefully get this to end.
We hope it ends like it did yesterday with the suspect just giving up and nobody hurt. But yeah, they're getting closer. They may be, well, there's too much traffic there for them to do that pit maneuver. They're on Portland, heading south, southwest 59th Street.
Yeah, this is right by the airport.
Sure
you can
is.
see.
Yep. Saw a big military plane there. And we'll continue to follow this for you, of course, as it continues. Oh boy, lots of traffic here. Again, if you're just joining us, not sure why this person, we're asking questions about why they're running from police. We apologize for a little breakup here, but we are definitely on it. There it is, zooming in a little closer.
Trying to see who is inside of that. Cameraman zooms in a little bit. Photographer, don't know who's in the chopper right now, but zooming in, can't really see.
Hard to make
And you know,
out
they
who
were
it is.
in town, you know, going through intersections, lights, but it seems like, well, we're in another.
Yeah, now they're turning off of Portland. Oh, we're getting word the female in the car is
Okay.
on the phone with police. So she must be a passenger.
Are there two people in the car?
That's what it sounds like.
Okay.
Come on out from underneath that. And so, Patrick, are they on 74th now or still on 59th? Okay, we're going to find out for sure what street they're on because they turned off of Portland. It looks like they're slowing a little. But anyway, there's some kind of sign in the back windshield too. So much traffic now that of course the police,
Oh,
boy.
goodness, here we go.
Yeah, a lot of
In
traffic
another
here.
crowded area, right through the light.
Police reluctant to do that maneuver we've seen so many times. Yeah.
Southwest 74th and May is
Looked
where
like
they are near.
74th. Yeah. And that going by an apartment complex. So the next mile marker heading that way east would be Pennsylvania. And that's a pretty busy area, Southwest 74th
Yes,
and
it
Penn.
is. We were hoping maybe they would get, you know, since they were in the southern part of the metro, get out to a less crowded area, but it looks like they turned back east.
Okay.
So she just threw something out the window. Is she the driver or the passenger? The passenger, okay.
That's what we're being, it's all preliminary, of course. We're being told that was a passenger who had been on the phone with police and then threw something out the window. Yeah, of course, that's I-240 there, and they're on 74th.
Well, it looks like we've
Something's
got
going to
other,
happen here because
yeah.
it's getting close. Another gas station, we saw this yesterday with the,
At Penn,
this is Penn,
south on Penn right now.
okay.
Southwest 89th and Penn will
Yes.
be the next bigger
Yep.
intersection that they're coming up on.
That's right. Again, the other folks
Oh,
pulling
gaining
over.
some speed now.
And a busy time because, of course, folks are coming home from work.
Yeah.
And a very busy part of southwest Oklahoma City. Oh, these cars turning out.
You know, they have no idea,
No.
you know, what's happening, what's coming up the road. You know, when you pull out into an intersection, when you've got a green light, you're
Yep.
not expecting something like this to happen.
No, and that could be a deadly
That's the dangerous
T-bone,
part.
right, incident with somebody like this who has no regard for the traffic lights, trying to get away from the police.
Do we know how long this chase has been going on?
We're
About 20
About
minutes
20
now.
minutes. Okay, we have another possible slowdown here. What's going to happen at this intersection? Turning on Western, I bet.
Deciding where to turn.
Yeah.
It looks like, yeah, this would
Oh,
be
okay,
89th.
89th. Yeah, because they were on Penn.
There's the on cue
Yeah.
there. Western will be the next
Headed toward Western now.
cross street.
And again, the police have been keeping a respectful distance because of all the other traffic involved here. We're not
Don't wanna put
exactly
any
sure
other
what
lives
that's.
at
No,
risk.
that's right. Exactly sure what the sign says there in the back, but this has been going on for at least 20, 25 minutes.
Ah, okay.
Sirius XM.
Trying to stop the vehicle.
They must have a kill
So they're
switch.
working on other ways to
Right.
get this vehicle to stop. Safer ways.
Right.
Technology.
They must
that
have a
sometimes.
kill switch that
Yes.
they can
Well,
use.
Are those the caution lights or just hitting the brakes?
It looks like hitting the brakes there.
Oh,
Oh, my.
she threw butcher knives out of the window earlier. It's what police are telling us. North on Western, heading back to I-240.
With the butcher knives being thrown out, the plot thickens on this. What's happening? Who are these people inside this car?
Why do they have butcher knives?
Yes. Why were they on the phone with police? And what was that conversation like? So now heading back northbound on Western. Is that right, Patrick? Oh, they're on Western now, yeah. Almost
About
to
a quarter mile away from
I-240.
I-240. Again, if you know anyone traveling in this area right now, please give them a heads up.
Yes.
Because when you're driving home after a long day at work, you are not expecting somebody to come flying out of nowhere like this.
Good idea, Jolene. That's cell phones are so handy for that. Instant communication. Again, we're not sure why this person was running, but this getting ready to get. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Now, that car got out of the way, so the chase continues. Discretion, the better part of reasoning right there, probably didn't. Who knows what people like this will do when they get out of the car.
Headed back towards 59th on Western, so 59th and Western.
That's the new intersection of peril for anybody who's out driving right now. 59th and Western, because as you know, they are not obeying street signs or street lights right now. The stop sticks, apparently they had deployed in one area, did not stop them.
Did they go over the railroad tracks?
Well, I'm not sure, but they were headed that way.
Police earlier put out stop sticks near railroad tracks. They thought maybe this car would go over, but we're not really sure if they made it there, maybe made another turn. You just never know what turn they're going to make, where they're going to go.
But they're coming up on 59th and Western here. And if they continue to go straight, then 44th is the next big intersection. There's 59th and Western. Goodness, now they're trying to get back right. Southwest 44th and Western will be the next intersection. That's where Southwest Medical Center is located.
And this woman is still on the phone with police, a woman who we believe is a passenger in this vehicle and who also, police tell us, threw out butcher knives about 5 or 10 minutes ago, threw them out of the vehicle. Again, we don't know who these people are, why they are running. We're about 25, 30 minutes into a chase now. Why they had those knives, what they're talking with police about on the phone.
Working to get those questions answered for you as we continue to watch this chase. Gosh, I'm just so worried somebody's going to get hit here. It's just...
Well, there are a lot of people out at
Yes.
this time, going home after work. You know, you've got errands to run, taking your kids here and there.
Yeah. A very busy
Extremely
intersection they're coming. I mean,
busy
ambulance are
intersection,
pulling
yeah.
out in and out of there from the hospital at
Yes.
44th and Western.
You can see officers
Yeah,
keeping a
that's-
distance, but
yeah.
not letting that car get too far ahead.
Yeah. Still going. This is coming up on Grand
And they're traveling
Boulevard.
on right now, so the intersection will be Grand and
Western.
Western.
And again, this is, of course, if you were with us yesterday and saw last night at 10, the chase that they had that ended in Logan County, this appears like it's going to be more of an urban ending here if this
Weaving in
continues.
and out of busy rush
Police
hour
getting
traffic.
close here, too.
Grand and Western is what they're coming up on. And of course, blowing through that stoplight. 29th will be the next cross street, Western and 29th.
Heading north on Western. So that's the situation right now.
You know, it's almost dark outside.
Uh-huh.
So that could be another
Could be another issue here. We've got our camera gained up so you can see it a little bit better. And police getting a little closer. You just wonder when they're going to try to do the pit maneuver and spin them out. But we're getting a lot of congestion here.
Probably not a safe place to do it right
No.
now.
The next,
Stop sticks are right in front of them, is what we're told.
saw the police officer over there that may have deployed those. Looks like, oh, going the wrong way now. Go in the opposite direction. So dangerous.
25th and Western right. Let's look for the stop. There they are.
see
You can
'em.
see the officer out in the intersection, threw him out there. Ah, missed him.
Nope. Oh, going into a parking lot now. Could get boxed in here. So,
Or maybe
Coming
a
up,
dead end. Hopefully.
I-
No.
no, there's a side street there, but that's a good way to get boxed in. So we'll see if the car does. Nope, out on another road. What is that?
More stop sticks, right? Oh, she did hit them. Okay.
Looks like
he or she.
He or she, who's ever driving, possibly hit
Possibly
the
hit
stop
them.
sticks.
I guess we're going to find out.
She
She
did.
did, we're being told.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
The Wheeler District.
Yeah. Wheeler District. We could see the big Ferris wheel here pretty soon. But if they did hit the stop sticks, those tires are going to go flat, and then they'll be on their rims, which will start throwing out sparks here. But we'll see if those stop sticks did the job that they are designed for.
It doesn't look like it. I think the tire, we'd be seeing something by now if
Going
they
across
hit the
the
stop
river.
sticks. Yes.
Going across the river and actually going into, let's see, western downtown Oklahoma City is coming up. So we'll see if they try to get on the highway here. And
It's so difficult to try to plan for this, officers, as far as, you can see some of the officers at the intersections
Yep,
here,
they're right
and then maybe
there.
they could do that maneuver, but you just don't know when they're going to turn.
Yeah.
You have everyone set up there, and then they go another way.
Went across the river, so
Did they hit? Was that another?
I don't know.
She hit those.
She hit those,
Okay.
okay.
They threw out more stop sticks, and it looks like the driver did go over those. So let's wait a moment.
But this is
Making a
getting into the
turn.
downtown area.
She's starting
Yeah.
to slow down a little.
Lose
Yeah.
control.
So she hit them.
Yeah. The stop stick. Now they're beginning.
Or did who was okay? Now they're
Well,
getting out of the car.
They're out. They're
Is
running.
that a she?
We can't tell. They're out. They're running. The police are there.
Oh goodness.
It does appear to be a woman.
Uh-huh.
Oh. And the woman is
She's
down.
down.
Whoever the suspect is, man or woman, they are definitely down.
Yeah.
Now, what's the location here, Patrick?
By Urban Farmhouse Design, so that's on south of I-40, north of
Yeah,
I-40,
they just crossed the river, so it's north of I-40 and
on Western.
on Western. Let's see if there was another passenger, because
Right.
we don't know for sure, but I can tell you right now, they got the suspect down.
They're in handcuffs.
Yeah.
They are not going anywhere. That's the driver. We saw them get out of the driver's side door. Now let's see where the passenger, the one who
If
was
there-
throwing out the butcher knives.
If there was a passenger, and we believe that there was a way, that was the
Okay,
original
so now we're in
assumption.
question if there were two people in the vehicle or just one.
There's the vehicle.
Yes. That door's open, the other door.
Is not open. Somebody during the chase was on the phone. A woman was on the phone with police at one point, and also threw something
looks
out,
like-
possibly a
Who was
knife.
this? Is that the
That's the
same
sa-
person?
that's the same
okay,
person.
so
They
now
just-
they are in
they just
the,
tackled.
loading them into the police unit. If only a driver.
Only a driver in the car.
So just one driver. So the
that's the
driver is
person.
who was on the phone with police, as well as throwing out the knives. That's a lot of multitasking, weaving in and out of traffic, throwing out butcher knives, and being on the phone with
Being
police
on the phone.
while on a chase.
Crazy. And
Again, this is downtown, near downtown Oklahoma City on
Yes.
Western, near Urban Farmhouse Design, if you're familiar with that. Southwest 3rd
Southwest
and
3rd and
Western.
Western. That's very.
Finally, it's come
yeah.
to an end after about 30 minutes, a chase here.
I just thank goodness nobody was hit by this person, because they were blowing through intersections and everything else like they usually do on these high-speed chases. But that person is in custody. Of course, we have crews asking a lot of questions right now. Who is the person? Why were they running in the first place? Did it start?
Northwest 39th and Penn is where officers initially tried to pull over this driver for a traffic stop. That's when this driver then led them on about a 30-minute chase in and out of traffic in the southwest part of Oklahoma City. This went down by the airport and then back east.
Yeah, it got
Downtown
as far,
area.
Right, it got as far south as 74th Street, then over by 240, and turned north back on Western to come back toward downtown Oklahoma City, and
but
that's
thankfully
where they
has
were caught.
Come to an end here after hitting stop sticks that were put out by police. We are going to continue to stay on this and gather more information. In the meantime, the Extra Edition is next.